Hi, Assalamu alaikum. I would like to share an informational video on a future digital revolution. So please stay tuned, do like the video and subscribe. OneWeb, UK headquartered satellite internet company, filed bankruptcy in March 2020 to UK government while they have already launched about 78 satellites. Government itself took 45% stake, investing $500 million on the company. On the other side, government was looking for investors, and there in June 2020, Airtel parent company Bharti Enterprises is an Indian firm, invested about $500 million to take 45% stake. This is a very proud moment as an Indian, but as this was not Geo, this was not a headline in Indian news. Unfortunately, channels were busy with the Bollywood suicide case. So let's hear it from the man himself, Sunil Mittal, founder chairperson of Bharti Enterprises.
OneWeb is going to be the world's first LEO satellite constellation, flying about 648 satellites at 1200 kilometers, covering every inch of the globe. And it is a deep desire that, along with our support and cooperation from ISRO, we get our landing stations for landing rights for India, putting up 2 or 3 ground stations in north, south, and probably western part of India, and start to deliver these services in the early part of 2022, once the entire constellation is going to be up. We would have started to test by the later part of next year itself, 42 degrees north, where we will start to cover the upper northern Europe, and we would have started to test a lot of ground and user terminals. It is here we would like to see ISRO's hand and support at work to develop user terminals which cater to the needs of Indian requirements. As we are all aware, India needs affordable rural broadband connectivity, and we also very clearly know that reaching fiber or even terrestrial radio in some
So let's know what OneWeb do. So the intention is to provide high-speed wireless internet service anywhere in the world. The target of the company is to launch about 2,500 satellites. So I already said that the company has launched about 78 satellites with the help of Arianespace, the European space company. These satellites weigh about 150 kilograms and create the constellations, or I can say the mega constellation. So what is constellations here? Constellations are a group of satellites in a network. OneWeb wants to create a mega constellations. The constellations will have about 25 to 50 satellites connected, whereas OneWeb need thousands of satellites to create a mega constellations. These satellites will operate in a lower Earth orbit, that is what we call LEO. OneWeb will use the orbit 1200 kilometer LEO. This will be just about 500 to 2000 kilometer from Earth's surface. So how it differs from the existing technology? Yes, it does. The distance. So the distance, normally geostationary satellites operate in about 36,000 kilometers from Earth's surface in outer orbit. Here the latency occurs. This is one of the major disadvantage of the normal geostationary satellites. So let's look at the advantage of this. You would be getting very high speed internet connectivity with low latency. And the broadband access to the poor and the rural areas where the people are not even able to connect to the network from each and all the corners of the world. Not only Airtel is in the race to this project, but there are two more companies, Elon Musk SpaceX, the Starlink's project, and Amazon's Project Kuiper. Do watch a glimpse from OneWeb. And if you like the video, do hit the like button and do subscribe to my channel.
5G ready network will fix that. Say you're working on the edge of the world and need to do a video call. Perhaps you're mid-ocean or mid-air. Wherever you are, you'll have a signal. OneWeb will connect your device through a customized terminal that can be as small as a briefcase and just as compact. Whatever your location, the terminal encrypts your data and sends it at high speed to our satellite fleet passing overhead. These spacecraft are radically innovative, built in our own factory at 1/50th the traditional time and cost, shrunk to the size of a washing machine, yet engineered to deliver powerful throughput. Month by month, we're growing our satellite fleet, and by 2021, we'll have not only the global spectrum rights, but the network reach to deliver truly worldwide coverage. And here's the revolutionary part. The fleet will be in low Earth orbit, 30 times closer to Earth than geostationary satellites. This gives you a stable, real-time connection with no interruption or annoying lag. What's more, our fleet always keeps moving, orbiting in a constellation design that creates seamless coverage. Each satellite uses a set of beams to cover an area the size of Alaska. Terrain is no obstacle. From its flight path and pattern, our fleet can always find your signal, so we can get you online from even the trickiest locations, with look angles that geo-satellite broadband simply can't deliver. We maintain high-grade system resilience from 2 ops centers using state-of-the-art ops concepts. Cloud architecture gives us powerful scalability and control remotely. For example, we can remove satellites at the end of their service life, so that the only trace we'll leave in space is on your screen right now. Now back to that video call of yours. We beam your data back down to Earth to our nearest satellite network portal. Then via one of our point of presence gateways, positioned in secure locations trusted by global providers, it re-enters the web. The journey you've just watched takes, at most, 1/10 of a second. And there they are. Your video call is good to start, whether with colleagues or your family back home. So from 2021, you need never be out of signal or out of mind. OneWeb will connect you from unconnectable locations and keep you productive on the move. It'll be a breakthrough year when OneWeb technology creates real human progress, connecting everywhere, for everyone.